Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephen Levitt, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about my book, Freakenomics. As many of you have probably read my book, it takes an alternate look at many of the phenomena that we experience today in society and throughout the world. Today, I'm going to focus on the part of my book in which I talk about the crack cocaine boom. The crack cocaine boom not only completely changed inner cities for the worse, but they also completely revolutionized gangs in that they went from a brotherly society to a revenue and money-generating business. Many people during the 1990s would have thought being a drug dealer would be a glamorous life with multiple cars, multiple women, multiple houses. But why do I ask you, did most drug dealers, even in the 1990s during this crack cocaine boom, live with their mothers? Well, it's very interesting. And with our unique opportunity, we were able to examine the ledgers of one of these predominant gangs, which was a leading producer and distributor during this crack cocaine boom. By taking a closer look at these ledgers, we begin to see who was making the real money in these gangs and during this boom. Through the examination of these ledgers, we also take a closer look at the hierarchy of the gang. It's a lot like McDonald's, in fact, in which there's a board of directors, and in the gang it's also called the board of directors, and there's the managers, or the gang leaders, and then there's the workers, or the foot soldiers. And these foot soldiers, just like the employees at a regular McDonald's, make terrible wages. In fact, they make below minimum wages at $3.50 an hour. While these gang members, the gang leaders, will make, just like a manager, up to $100,000 a year. And then, on the board of directors, they can make up to $400,000 a year being on the board of directors of the gang. So why, you might ask, would anybody want to be a foot soldier working at less than minimum wage? Well, it's actually similar to why people follow their dreams and go to Hollywood, or why people go and they try and be NFL players. They probably know that they're not going to be professional players, and girl who's going to Hollywood, chances are she's not going to make it to Hollywood. And every foot soldier, chances are they are not going to become a gang leader or get on the board of directors. But there's always that sliver of hope which keeps them joining and keeps them going. And in the inner city, this is the best possible job that these kids can hope for. In fact, the gang leader that we interviewed, he had a college degree and is now making a lot more money than he was gonna be at the job that he had when he got out of college. So now you can see why drug dealers would live with their mothers and why they would keep going in a dangerous environment with that sliver of hope of becoming a success in their eyes and the eyes of their family. This is what economics can do for us. It can show us the unseen side of things, the mysteries of our society, by just taking a step back and taking a more scientific, data-oriented approach. Thank you. I'm Stephen Levitt, and I hope you've learned a lot today.